Up, Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor to Bounding in a Comics. And what can I say? Mappa gonna Mappa. But before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be live reactions or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal links are in the description box below. So, I don't know what it is about Crunchyroll Expo, but every time Mappa has an industry panel there, whether it be in 2018 or the Chainsaw Man panel this year, they always reveal something that is just like a huge what the fuck. Oh my god! Thank God Crunchyroll Expo had video on demand. Otherwise, I would have not caught this. No. I could not believe what the fuck I was watching. I could not believe these assholes said what they said. I could not believe this. And the thing that was surprising about all of this, because this is supposed to be a room full of Chainsaw Man manga fans, right? Manga readers. I couldn't believe these people were just, they were eating this all up. I could not believe this. But I will say this, though. I don't know if it was one or both of them. But I don't remember who it was. But one of them looked really uncomfortable. I don't know who. I don't remember who it was. One of them did, but they looked really uncomfortable. And I'm just like, I'd feel uncomfortable too. I'd be like, what the fuck? I'm telling you that I'm bastardizing your favorite series, and you're still cheering for it? The fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Okay, first off, before I get into, like, the message that was read by Fujimoto's editor, Shihei Lin, bro, I got some business with you. I like you, Shihei, but whoo, I'm telling you, I don't believe this bullshit for a minute, especially with what Fujimoto tweeted. Like, the day that the trailer came out, I saw this and I was just like, something is very, very sus. Because Fujimoto tweeted, the Mappa people gave me snacks and drinks and they were all nice people, so I recommend them. And they even gave me a financier. I saw that, I was like, whoa, what the actual fuck is going on? What are you saying with this? Like, I know Fujimoto does, like, tweet, like, food stuff. And, like, that's what he mostly tweets about is food. So I'm like, okay, but the financier thing was just like, Fujimoto, are you telling us that you got bought out by Mappa? You got bribed by Mappa here? Because based on what I saw in this trailer and what I'm seeing in this shit, especially with the message from Shihei and Fujimoto, oh, it really feels like it. I would not be surprised if that was the case. And if that is, I'm oh god, I feel horrible if that is the case. I really do. In certain parts of it, like in terms of like the voice acting and stuff like that, because they were talking about the voice acting process. The voice actors I got no problem with. The voice acting is fine. And I know people are attacking Makima's voice actress. Motherfucker, she made a shrine dedicated to Makima. Like, and also, she actually has a lot more experience than you think. I talked about it on my Chainsaw Man video. She has a lot more experience than you think. The only two that don't have that much experience is Denji's voice actor, who this is his debut, and Aki's voice actor, who's had like smaller roles. So to those fuckers that are going after Makima's voice actress, leave her alone. Like, come on, seriously, you guys don't know shit. I had to post a freaking image of the goddamn altar, in what I think it was GB Review's tweet, calling this shit out. I was like, really? You guys are doing. See, this is what happens, and I'm going to say this, too. This is what happens when you have the fucking anime media not giving you enough information. Bastards, I swear. Okay, so let me read what the comment from the Mappa panel that Fujimoto and that Shihei Lin read from Fujimoto, and then his comment, because I just couldn't believe some of this shit. So what Fujimoto said is that that there was a lot of blood and gore and loved it, and while he was working on the weekly deadlines for the manga, he checks the animation work as well. I call bullshit on this. He's truly looking forward to the show. Okay, Fujimoto. See, this is why this tweet where he says they even gave me a financier. Yeah, that's why I'm like, you see why I have to mention this. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on this. You'll especially understand why when I get to what was said about the art and the animation, because I'm like, if you saw my tweet earlier, you understand why I'm like, really? Really? That's the last thing I would describe Fujimoto's art as. Jesus Christ. But, really? Fujimoto, you checking? Are we looking at the same art and animation? Or is this before the CGI and all that shit is added? These are the sketches. Because if they're the sketches and it's before the CGI and all that shit is added, then, and you know, like the color design and shit, maybe that's what they're talking about. I don't fucking know. If that's what they're talking about, that's a different story. Because things look different when it's on paper. I feel like that's what they're just thinking about it now. Yeah, that's probably what they're talking about. If he is checking the actual animation work, if you are actually seeing the same animation that we are seeing, then I call bullshit. I call bullshit on that. Okay, this is what he says here as well. The director, producer, Seshimo Kimura-san, and this is what Shihei Lin said, and President Otsuka, who are there at Crunchyroll Expo, all have such passion for Chainsaw Man. From reading to storyboards to auditions to recording sessions, they truly gave their all to the process. I believe it to the voice acting. I believe that shit. The storyboards, I don't know. But the art and animation is questionable as fuck. They think seriously and earnestly about how to make this series better. If they actually do, then the color palette would actually be correct, and there wouldn't be some shitty-ass CGI up in there. It might sound extreme, but they think about the series more than Fujimoto Sensei or me. I couldn't believe when he said this. Shihei, are you looking at the same trailer that I am? Are we looking at the same trailer? Are you for real? Because I don't see Fujimoto's art up in there. I do not see his world up in there. I do not see the gorgeous line work and the detailing from Fujimoto's art up in there. I don't see the chaoticness from Fujimoto's art up in there. I don't see that craziness. I don't see it. I don't see all the blood. There's blood in there, but not as much blood as in Chainsaw Man. I couldn't believe what was being said here. I was getting pissed when I watched this. This is when I knew there was some fuckery afoot. When he said this, there were even times when Fujimoto Sensei and I looked at the characters and went, that's how this worked. You better not be talking about them goddamn sequences that I saw. Oh my god, I couldn't believe that he said this. I don't believe this. I don't believe that you saw the same fucking art and animation and said this. I don't believe this shit. Oh my god. So it's not too much to say that they are more invested. Again, this is why I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I call bullshit. So it's not too much to say they are more invested in the series than either Fujimoto Sensei or me. I'm always moved by their passion. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on this. I don't believe that for a second. Like, if we're if we're talking about like the voice acting, okay, I can believe that. Storyboarding, maybe. I can maybe believe that. But the art animation, I don't fucking believe that for a minute. I do not believe that shit. Based on what I saw up in there, that's a load of bullshit. That is a load of bullshit. I am not buying that for a minute. I hope none of you... Oh, God, And they flat said they were working... Then I couldn't believe what the next thing I heard about this. They flat said they're working closely with Fujimoto on the anime production side. That's what they said. They literally said this. I couldn't believe this for a fucking minute. That's right. The art in that trailer. I know you mofos in the comments are gonna be like, well, they still have until October to finish it up. Mofo, give me a goddamn break. I don't believe this for a goddamn minute. I know this. They are not working. If they were working closely with Fujimoto on the production side, it would look more like something we've been seeing with Dragon Ball, or with the Dragon Ball movies, or One Piece, or Detective Conan. That's what it looks like. That's what that shit looks like. Or shit, look at Kimono Jihen. Kimono Jihen Aimato was cracking the whip. But if you want to see what an anime looks like, an actual recent anime adaptation looks like, without the mangaka cracking the whip, to an extent. I'm talking about on the art and animation. I would say One Piece. The One Piece movies, definitely. But Oda said that they were cracking the whip on the for like the previous movies scripts. He had to rewrite some things for Luffy in particular. But Oda's doing the script for One Piece Film Red, and he hasn't. From what he said in the interview, he didn't do anything with the art animation. He checked on it to make sure it was done right. And it's this. Look at also. Again, I gotta point out Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball movies, the recent Dragon Ball movies that, are canon. Look what Toriyama did. All Toriyama did was write the script. And yeah, he checked things here and there, and he worked with the production team here and there. But look at how beautiful those movies are. Yes, I know they're movies. No. But it's also, look at another thing. Look at the One Piece anime. Look at that. Oda doesn't work on Oda's not cracking the whip over there with the art and animation. Nah, neither is, I don't think Ayama cracking the whip over there with the art and animation for Detective Conan, from what I remember. No, I think he mainly if I remember correctly, he was making sure the script was right. I don't think he was cracking the whip on the art and animation. But if you want to see if you want to see something, if you want to see anime where the mangaka are working directly with the production team and checking shit from time to time, go look at One Piece is the best example of this. That's the best example of this. If you want to talk about cracking the whip, go see Kimono Jihen. Kimono Jihen is where Aimato would really crack the whip. That's why I'm like, I see this shit, and then, because I've been saying this for a minute. The art does not lie. The art really doesn't lie. That trailer says 1,000 words, and those words are not what is coming out of Shihei Lin's mouth. And also what is coming out of Mappa's mouth. I call bullshit. Whew. And in terms of the script, I can believe, that's what I said, in terms of like the storyboard and the script on that side of things, I can honestly believe that. I can believe the script, and I said this in my Chainsaw Man video as well. The script and everything like that is going to probably be great, because the script writers, the person they got for to write the script, he's great. Got a great record. But the director, though, I know they wanted to inject some young blood up in there, but woo, I don't know, man. And then there was this. And as soon as I heard this shit, I knew I had to make this. Because I could not believe what the fuck I heard. And I could not believe the reaction from the manga fans. I could not believe this. 41-minute, 54-second mark. I couldn't believe this. They said that for what they were going for, and I know there was people in the manga, Chainsaw Man manga community that was saying this on Twitter, that this was what it seemed like Mappa was going for. Oh, they admitted it. They admitted it flat out that what they were going for with the art animation was more that Chainsaw Man was raw, and they wanted to go with a realism and live action kind of feel with the anime, with the art and animation. I was like, are you fucking for real? Out of all the things to do with this art and animation? Really? You are doing a anime adaptation of a surreal abstract series in terms of the art. And you decide to go with realism, like, towards live action with it? Like, especially when you have the man that was behind the demons and slash devils and Devilman Crybaby. Are you fucking for real? You're wasting all of that. You could have had some real ass looking devils up in there that fit Fujimoto's art style, and you're wasting that. Are you for real? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. As soon as they said that, I was like, I was done. I knew this shit was good. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew at that moment, I knew that there was some fuckery going on. Someone was lying. Someone was lying. And I'm sorry, Shihei, I have to doubt you. I hate that I have to doubt you here. But bro, I know someone was paid off. Someone gotta have been paid off. If you have the people from Mappa saying this, that your art, that Fujimoto's art, that they're adapting Fujimoto's art into like a more realistic and swords live action kind of thing, you have to wonder, are these people really a fan of Chainsaw Man? They said they're allegedly reading part 2 and shit. I know they did that because they want to distract the manga fans. That's why they said that shit. It was to distract them. I am not going to be distracted by that. As soon as they said that shit, I was like, you for real on this? And everyone was losing their fucking mind over the other shit with Chainsaw Man. Fucking attention span of a flea. But as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe these fuckers just admitted that what everyone was fearing, that these idiots are doing the art and animation of the surreal world of Chainsaw Man in, like, realism / live action. You might as well make a live action adaptation of Chainsaw Man at that point. That's not what the fans want. You say you're trying to do what the fans want, get what the fans want. That's like what Right Stuff Anime is doing with merging with Crunchyroll and getting rid of the erotica and getting rid of the hentai. That's what you're doing. You got rid of the spice. What is wrong with you, Mappa? And something I saw, and I agree with this. It's been like this with Mappa for a very long time. That Mappa's anime adaptation, I hate calling it adaptation for them, because it's not. It's a bastardization. Mappa's attempts at doing an anime adaptation have been, a good chunk of them, have been very soulless, and that's what it looks like with Chainsaw Man. I fucking agree, 100%. It looks like it sucked the fun out of Chainsaw Man. It really does. Fujimoto, if this is true and you and Shihei Lin are freaking looking at this, I call bullshit. I call bullshit, especially with Fujimoto, what Fujimoto's tweet said. I call bullshit. I don't believe this. I don't believe this statement. No fucking way. I don't believe it. I'm very curious what you guys think. Am I the only one that is shooketh by this? How is nobody else talking about this? via video on demand. Am I the only one that watched it on video on demand? And if I'm not, how did no one else notice this? I'm just so confused. I'm so confused on why you would do this. I know why they went CGI. I know they did. And why they're doing this and why they're not telling you the truth, I bet I know why they did it. Because it is cheaper to use CGI. See, this is why going to industry panels pays the fuck off. It's because because CGI is cheaper. They won't tell you that. And that's what I bet they wanted to tell you, is because it is cheaper. That's why they're going this route, because it is cheaper than to actually give you a surrealistic adaptation of Fujimoto's art. That is why they are doing this. It should have just been... I know why they couldn't be honest, though, because then that would piss off the fandom. But the fact that they said this, that they were going for a realism/live action take, I couldn't believe they admitted this, though. Why would you admit this? Why would you admit this? And not think anyone would notice it. Like, wouldn't notice it. God damn, these people are dumb. Swear. Anyways, I'm really curious what you guys think. I'm still shooketh by this. The other thing I gotta point out, of course, is, and this is more on Crunchyroll side I think it's more Crunchyroll side than Mappa side of things, that I'm very concerned about, is in the trailer there was already some censorship going on. I included that in my article. That instead of, and this is, I know usually I try not to be extremely stingy on translations, but this one is kind of a big problem. Because when Makima is making her proposition to Denji, remember, she says you either are going to die by my hand as a devil or be kept as my pet. In the anime, it says, work for me as a human. I do not know who is responsible for that. If that is on Crunchyroll's end or not, because I don't know if it was in the Japanese or not. Someone can let me know in the comments, but I am very, very scared for the. I knew. See, my gut was right on this one. You can hate on me all you want, but these motherfuckers are doing this on purpose. I told you. They can say they're Chainsaw Man fans all they want. Shaylin, you can say this crap all you want. These mofos said this. You cannot deny that they said this. They are basing Fujimoto. They are basically sucking the soul out of Fujimoto's art. They admitted this. I could not believe they admitted this. It's just it's a flashback to when the Mappa rep said, the director of Kakiguri said, screw you, basically said, screw you, I'm not going to adapt, I'm going to do my ending and not adapt the actual content for season 1 and continue to say, fuck you, manga fans, I'm going to do what the fuck I want for season 2 and do anime original characters when you didn't need it. God, I fucking hate, Mappa, I hate what you do so much. You know what, Mappa, never change. You Mappa fanboys can hate me all you want, but the truth is out there, and hopefully Crunchyroll, I hope that you at least give me that portion of the VOD. I hope you do, because I would love to have it. Or if someone can grab it, if someone downloads it, and post it on YouTube, people need to see. People need to have their asses exposed. Because this is some bullshit. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. Are you guys surprised? I'm not surprised by this. Again, I'm not surprised by this. But at the same time, I'm just like, I just couldn't believe they actually admitted it. And yet the fandom that was at the panel didn't, question it. I couldn't, that's what, was more shocking. Oh my god. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Chainsaw Man content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.